Fonset enjoying a 2-week break. He didn't start in the last match for Police FC. Despite that, they were still able to get the win over Central. 3-1 win in that match. Cameron Purcell, the man on the ball right now, one of the scorers. Restored the lead for Police when Central had equalized. They will hope for similar fortunes this evening as they continue to press the top two in the league. Defence Force, of course, winning yesterday to stay in touch with leaders Lahokota Rangers. Police will be looking for their own 3 points.
So far it's really difficult for these two teams to get a handle on the ball, as once again referee Ruthven Harris has to make a check to ensure that it's to standard. It's a very slippery surface. Just before kickoff we had a shower. Lasted roughly 20 minutes or so, and it's certainly added its own element of trickery that the players here have to face. Police FC coming forward. This is Kennedy looking ahead to Jabari Mitchell. A good ball. Mitchell sizes up his man, comes inside now. He's looking for options. Goes all the way across the top of the 18. And dropping back there was Theophilus Bourne for Central Soccer World to put in the tackle. Central Soccer World trying to get it forward now. It's with their captain Ryan Frederick. This is Philip John trying to spread it even wider, but a good interception there by Joel Lewis. Looks ahead to Rajpur, but he can't bring it under control, and it's back with Central Soccer World now. Tyreek Andrews. So Police FC are without one of their main men in Gabriel Nanton this afternoon. In his place is Xavier Rajpur, who was the intended target of that pass forward. Forward was cut out by the Central Soccer World defense. It's going to be a throw in here for Police FC.
Jan Rajpur really made an impression last weekend, getting his first start in the tournament. Showed himself to be a very solid player. Had an assist for the opening goal. So
Speaking
good
of
shot there.
Goal.
Well shot. Well put in by Kareem Freitas. Snapshot there.
Yeah, it really was a good shot. I thought that the goalkeeper Keston Guy might have had a touch. As you see, Lewis playing in Scooby, and it was swerving in all directions. Guy had to be sure. In the end, though, it was over safely over the bar. This is a back pass to Fonset. It could be uncomfortable. He deals with it fairly well, but certainly that's not the type of situation any goalkeeper would want to be facing on this type of surface. It's a bit too slick for such a firm back pass.
Yes, pitch would have been well served by the rain. Players will have to be extra vigilant. Can lead to a couple bad touches, and if we're in key positions like last man in defense, goalkeepers especially need to be very careful. Ball can slide and slip off the surface. So it's already been observed this match.
Players will also have to be very careful with their tackling. As we see, a tough one coming in there from Philip John on Hutchinson. Just bundled him over deep inside that police half. And it's a free kick now for the Lowmen. Fonset in possession, plays this one out to Purcell. He's looking forward for the run of Mitchell and under hit. CSW now with Wiley. He earns a free kick. Good ball over the top. This is Bourne. A good first touch. Thought about an early shot and instead plays this one across. It's stuck out by that's Purcell. There's going to be a corner kick to Central Soccerville. They want to take it quickly. This is Joseph whipping it in. Simeon Bailey with the clearance, and this is a counter-attack going the other way. Freitas finds Lewis out on the far side. They're streaming forward now. Police have their numbers in the box, but Lewis can't deliver and can't get past his man either. And then the final cross is cleared efficiently enough away for Central Soccerville. They'll come forward here now. This is a good ball. He looks onside. He has a cross. He has a shot. He opted for the shot, and a good save by Fonset. And you could see the disappointment there in his teammate Wiley, who was streaking across goal, expecting a pass to come in that time from David Maloney. It didn't.
Yeah, Wiley did really well to support his player and would have been disappointed not to get it. Was a golden opportunity for CSW, especially against this very resilient Police team. They have to be clinical in those areas if they are to get anything out of this match. It's another good ball forward. This is Wiley.
It's a good cutback. He's in a good position this time, and he bangs it home.
Very good strike. Adrian Fonset had no chance to get it, especially from that range. Referee Harris sure to back up his lineswoman on the close side. Assistant referee. Referee Harris, of course, is a rose among thorns. That goal scored in the 11th minute.
This is a cross coming in for Police FC. It's turned away and retained. Good dummy there by Raj Paul. Picked up by Mitchell. And this is Purcell now finding Kennedy in a good position. Hutchinson turns his man, has Kennedy on the outside. He's going to whip it in. Good defending there by Central Soccerville to get rid of the danger. Police still in search of the equalizer, and that's a handball. there by Bailey. So this game progressing nicely so far. Central Soccer World with an 11th minute goal scored by David Maloney to put them into the lead against Police FC. On this, the closing match of match week number 10 in the Ascension Football League. They're looking for more. Keeper Guy comes for it and mishandles just momentarily before setting them on the way upfield again. It's all the way back to Police FC goalkeeper Fonset.
Evening sun just peeking out as these teams begin to settle into their play. CSW attacking again. Here's Maloney. Wins himself a corner off Rakim KB.
Actually, that looks to be the captain, Frederick. Ryan Frederick, not shy to throw his body around, as we've seen in previous matches for Central Soccer World. That time doing so to good effect and winning his team a corner kick.
Just in the 15th minute, this is a CSW corner. Delivery is low and to the first post, but it comes to nothing. Will be a Police FC goal kick. Police in an unfamiliar position. Haven't been down too much in this league, too often. Find themselves a goal behind against a very strong CSW team, but here they come again.
This is Hutchinson with it. He'll look to take on his man, does so, goes down. Referee Harris points to goal kick for Central Soccer World. It would have been soft had he given it referee Harris. And it sort of just shows how much showmanship goes in this game sometimes. That time though, Hutchinson unable to dupe the referee.
Certainly gamesmanship as well. He's trying to deceive the officials. Anything can be an advantage, but here's CSW looking for another advantage. Adrian Fonset will wrap this up easily. Sends it out to Lewis. He loses out, wins it back. It's Freitas. Freitas again. He's maneuvering in midfield now. Gives it to Bailey. Whistle clears. A CSW through. So shaping up to be a beautiful evening at the barracks. It's very gloomy just before starting lineup, and starting lineups were announced as we see the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Steel Orchestra in their usual position behind Adrian Fonset's goal. Beating a steady rhythm, hoping to inspire their team to greatness in this match.
They'll need it. That's good service there. And a good finish to put Central Soccer World 2 goals up. Brilliant delivery from Andre Nicholas, onto the feet of Philip. And he laid it off for the captain to tuck it away nicely. That goal coming in the 18th minute. Central Soccer World, they are delivering a sucker punch, so to speak, here to Police FC at the St. James Barracks.
A Central Soccer lesson, if you want to label the point. This is a great finish by Frederick. Just tucking it into that far corner with ease. Adrian Fonset would be disappointed to have been beaten twice after just 18 minutes in this match. Richard Hood to our right is taking note of these early developments. Bench is very quiet, much quieter than we've seen them in previous weeks. They normally are a very jovial bunch on these Sundays. They've been given something to think about against CSW. We were advised that we were going to like what we saw from CSW this week by one of the team officials. It's been a good surprise. They're all smiles on their bench.
Yeah, not too long after that goal, the sun comes out in all of its glory. Certainly shining down, it seems, on Central Soccer World this afternoon. There's been more doom and gloom for Police FC. However, that's a terrible back pass, and they're on their way now. This is Freitas finding Mitchell. He has Freitas now for company. Hutchinson gets it back at the top of the 18. He'll square his man up, delivers it back to Mitchell, who'll cross now, and it's cleared away by Nicholas. He's disappointed in himself. A really scrappy and sloppy back pass is what led to all of that. But he'll be relieved enough that he was able to complete the defensive duty, clearing that away for a Police FC corner kick. It's going to be Jabari Mitchell. Another one of these Ascension tournament players called up by Angus Eve in the closed-door warm-up match against St. Lucia before the Warriors went off to Nicaragua. Right into the arms of Keston Guy. So Central Soccer World certainly up for it this afternoon. They've not backed off of Police FC. Instead, they've taken the game to them, which has certainly proven to be a masterful tactic. As we see a smattering of spectators here at the St. James Barracks, just enjoying the Sunday afternoon activity.
Yeah, it's often a good watch, especially for fans of this Police FC team. They would have been disappointed to see their team go down 2-0. CSW doing everything to spoil their evening, doing it to good effect. They have a throw on this far side.
Yeah, they ended the previous round with 2 wins on the trot, including 2 difficult fixtures. One against Central FC, their Central rivals, coming back from a goal down to win it 2-1, and then they defeated Kunupia FC 1-0 in another central derby of sorts. So they certainly have the momentum, Central Soccer World, and they are using it to good effect here. Wiley turns his man. He has 2 in attendance, Kennedy and Bailey, but he's eventually bullied out of it. It's Bailey bringing Police FC forward now. This is to Freitas. He's fouled despite being urged, the Central Soccer World players, by the members of their technical staff not to foul. Freitas was in some problems there. Cornered 3-1.
Yeah, and Freitas just showing his hold-up play even deep into the Police half. He's a man for all seasons. He'll have to be at his best to overturn this 2-0 deficit. Jabari Mitchell getting a touch, but it's eventually cleared. Covered by Kennedy. Bailey loses out. It's covered again by Rajpaul and goes for a Police FC throw. Kennedy will take. Players appeal for the handball and they get it. That time Hutchinson, the offending player, spotted by referee Harris.
Central Soccer World now. One of their goal scorers, David Maloney, looks inside toward Bourne. He wants a foul. It's not given, and this is Bailey now, but it's a giveaway. Good ball by Phillip. Into the 24th, approaching the 25th minute of this match, and it's Central Soccer World 2, Police FC 0. Good touch there and good skill by Phillip. He's dragged to the ground by Hutchinson, and it's going to be a free kick to Central Soccer World. Into the 25th minute. Again, Central Soccer World's goals came courtesy David Maloney in the 11th and Ryan Frederick in the 18th. They're 2 goals to the good. Jason Joseph will oversee the free kick. He's asked to hold it until referee Harris can speak to the opposing players, warn them that should he see anything untoward, strong punch there by Fonset, and it's Police now with Freitas. Good touch. But it's given back to Central Soccer World and pushed ahead now. This is Maloney. Just overhit that pass there. Bourne. Oh! And that's a hard foul. Fall, rather. As Purcell just used his body against Maloney. And these images certainly are disturbing. Let's cut away from them here. Let's cut away from these images. I think we'll be best advised not to show this replay and cut away from these images.
Yeah, certainly something you didn't want to see. You don't want to see in a football match like this. We hope that the player, Maloney, is okay. He's been having a great game so far. He put CSW in the lead. Nothing too untoward in that tackle, really. It was Purcell's right. Just the proximity of the borders of this pitch coming into play. It's a very tight ground. Fans are pressed up right against the sidelines, as are both teams, both technical areas. As we see the police team taking some instructions. They're not normally this loose. They've already conceded 2 in this
first half
against CSW. While temporarily playing with 10 men. See 2 substitutes being warmed up just next to their area, as Maloney continues to be treated on the sideline. We're in the 28th minute of this match. Adrian Fonset waits to get us started. This ball is into Rajpal. It's up with Lewis now from St. Cyr. Wins himself a throw.
Police FC resumes play with a throw-in. Purcell spreads it wider to Kennedy. Mitchell involved now. Hutchinson, Mitchell, good exchanges. Just can't get it back out too. And the tackles are coming in. They'll have to be careful. The ball over the top though. Trying to release Bourne is into the grateful arms of Fonset. He bowls it out to Xavier Rajpal. And Police start the attack again along this right side. It's Sincere up to Mitchell. Lewis is ahead. Lewis gets around one and gets a crossing, and it's saved. Brilliant foot save there by Keston Guy for Central Soccer World to keep their clean sheet intact. Meanwhile, we can tell you it's good to see David Maloney is back on his feet and trotting back towards the half line just down in front of us. And that certainly is very good to see him. He's eager to get back into the mix of it as well. Still feeling a bit of it, and from where we stand we can see it, just a bruise on his right elbow. And if that's all he comes away with, certainly we're grateful for it. There he is, the man David Maloney, goal scorer of Central Soccer World's first goal. Police FC have a corner meanwhile. Maloney will only spectate, but they get it away, and certainly he will or should have been one of their targets. Simeon Bailey though loses out, but not before winning another free kick for Police FC.
As we approach the half-hour mark in this match, Police FC with a great opportunity here. They have a couple good kickers in their team. Jabari Mitchell is one. Kareem Freitas is also favored. Rajpal is also in attendance. Cameron Purcell can slap them from distance. They need something to get back into this match. It's all but Mitchell stands over this ball. Referee Harris just sorting out the wall as Maloney joins the defense. There's a player behind the wall on the floor in that position. They are well aware of the quality that Jabari Mitchell possesses. Keston Guy will be very watchful as referee Harris blows his whistle. It's a shot from Mitchell and it's over bar. So really a